Hey vinyl community, hey new wavers, Shad with Vinyl New Wave here. Coming to you today with the first of two videos I plan on uploading today or tomorrow. This first one is some VCLT I got in the mail today or this weekend, and some other records that I picked up from the local record store last week. So, many of you know Steve, Value Vinyl, great guy, lives in Maine, and he's just an awesome guy. I think fair to say I've become pretty good friends with him. He sent me, if you follow my videos, a few months ago I got a box of records from eBay on a big lot, and it turned out that I really didn't like very many of them at all. So Steve reached out and asked if he could get them, and I basically sent them to him for under $1 a piece. And he said, well, I've got a record that I can send to you, back to you, that doesn't fit in my collection, or it's duplicate or whatever. So I said, sure, and guess what? It showed up yesterday, or Saturday. So I actually already did an unboxing video, and I got a phone call in the middle of it on my phone, and it died. So sorry, Steve, no unboxing, but again, I'm going to show them. First of all, in this package was this. Lucy Clark's Jersey Bada Bing Christmas. Honestly, Steve, this is probably the coolest thing ever. It's a little pizza box CD case with a pizza. And it's all Christmas songs, and I'm guessing wacky New Jersey Italian style. And it also has a DVD, it looks like. So that's really awesome. I collect kind of off-the-wall Christmas stuff sometimes, to a certain extent. So this gets to go right up there with all my Christmas records. Thank you, Steve. That's awesome. And the other record that Steve sent me was one that I knew about. He had asked me if I had it, and I said I did not, and so he sent it to me. Is Naked Eyes. This is their self-titled album, and has Always Something There to Remind Me and Promises, Promises. Those are the two big singles off of this album. Really, really great album. And I don't know why, but for some reason I just never picked it up. I just never came across it. So when Steve offered it to me, I was like, heck yes, I would love to have that one. So thank you, Steve. That's awesome. It has definitely found a nice new home. Now, last week I went to the record store for a particular album, and ended up not getting, actually no, I did get that album, but I'm not going to show it because I'm going to do it in another video later this week, or later this month I should say. But while I was there picking up that one album, I ended up picking up a few other things, because I always kind of go through the 80s. He's got a section that's kind of older, beat up 80s stuff, and so I picked up a few things, a few additional items. First off, I picked up 12-inch single for Crazy from Ice House. Great tune from Ice House. I love this one. My wife is also a big fan of this. The cover's in kind of beat up. It's got some water damage and sticker damage, but the record actually plays quite well. Then a pair of 12-inch singles from Spandau Ballet. This was for Lifeline. Great tune from Spandau. And also Through the Barricades, Spandau Ballet. There's the disc. Both great imports. And then I picked up this album from Fine Young Cannibals. This is their self-titled debut with Johnny Come Home, Suspicious Minds, Blue, some great tunes on there. I also picked up a copy of the new release of the 12-inch single from Joy Division for transmission. And I got that one home and listened to it. I pulled it out, you know, opened it up a couple days later, put it on the turntable, and the needle, the cartridge was just jumping. And it was, sure enough, it's like warped to where it couldn't even be played. If it was like a 33 RPM, it probably would have been fine, but it was 45, and so that speed, it would just jump. It just jumped. So, so I sent a message on Facebook to the shop owner and said, hey, this is what's going on. Do you think you can get it replaced through your distributor? And he said, bring it in and let me see. So I went back down to the record store, and he took a look at it and said, yeah, this is ridiculous. I'll order and get another couple on order and set one aside for you and send this one back. And well, of course, while I was there, I had to do a little more digging, right? And I ended up with another 4 records. First of all, a copy of Joy Division's Closer. This is the new release, the 40th anniversary. This is the one on clear vinyl and not the black vinyl. So I'm kind of happy. I haven't had a chance to even open that one and listen to it yet. Next up is Pure Cult, the singles 84 to 95. Great album from the Cult. Great, kind of a best of greatest hits album. Has all of their hits from She Sells Sanctuary through The Witch off the soundtrack for Our Cool World. Love Removal Machine, Edie, Chow Baby, Wildflower, Go West, Sun King, Wild Hearted Son, Sweet Soul Sister. It's just got all of their really big hits on here. So I was really happy to pick this up. I actually bought this on CD back when it came out in '95, the original edition of this, and it was titled differently. It was called Pure Cult for Lovers, Rockers, and Sinners, or something like that. And it was a special edition that had a second disc of live recordings. Really great album, really great CD. I don't know what happened to it. I can't find it. It's not in any of my boxes. So kind of bummed about that. Hopefully, maybe I can find it again someday. But for now, I'm perfectly happy to have this one on vinyl because the Cult is always amazing, especially on vinyl. There were 2 other records that I picked up that day as well. And my dog's barking because I'm talking to nobody. There are 2 other records that I picked up. I'm going to show those to you in the next video. So, if you like these records, if you like this video, please thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram at Vinyl New Wave. I've been posting there a lot more frequently, at least several times a week. It just kind of depends on how my work schedule is going and things, but I've been listening to records here at home. So thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, you spin me around like a record, baby.